Time to feed the trolls. Season 4.
Jesus Christ, Nasiman, did you do nothing but eat Cheetos in this?
Oh, hello, this is Cute Fuzzy Weasel, and, put this away. And it's time once again to feed the trolls. Today we'll be doing Killing the Fears video. Video games are often it's a long fucking, let me read it again.
Justin Cross here.
Hi, Justin.
2 words.
Carrot baloney.
Video games.
But that's not as interesting as carrot baloney.
Awesome. Fun. Exciting. Great storylines nowadays. Shoot, when I was a kid, we had junk like Super Mario Brothers 3 and stuff like that.
What is that noise?
Still awesome, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, are you like watering something?
But now today, games have gotten very violent. Horrible, foul language, completely out of control.
Ah, yeah, because back when you were a kid, all video games were just sweet and innocent.
Very realistic. You know, very real violence.
Again!
The processing speeds and just the memories of the stuff is amazing.
Seriously, put down the fucking hose!
Games are so, this is better than going to the movies anymore.
Yeah, that's why we like them.
I mean, a game is no longer a game. It's an experience. You know? It's awesome.
Dude, if you're gonna make a motherfucking YouTube video, make the time to make the video. Do not try and make your point while you're watering plants and taking out garbage. It is extremely distracting.
You spend a lot of time in games, man. When people get involved in gaming, it will take up a lot of time.
That's not necessarily true. I mean, I would consider myself a pretty avid gamer, but I maybe have spent, I don't know, 4 hours playing them in the past week. It's called being busy and managing time properly.
And that's why games are such a strong tool of the devil.
Because it takes time to play them?
I know, it's not something you want to hear.
It's not something that's true either, but that won't stop you!
It's not something I want to hear either.
Well, then don't say it.
I don't like the fact that that's the truth.
Hold up, you got a tripod, and yet you chose to walk around with your camera like this while you went and did yard work? One would think it would just be easier for you to just stand there, make your video, close the camera, and then go do the yard work, but no, you gotta multitask. It's what sets you apart from the rest of us guys who have cameras and know what we're doing.
Shoot, I would love to sit down and play Halo all day, or Assassin's Creed, or Diablo.
Or that fancy Pac-Man that you youngsters are always blabbing on about.
But I know not to play at all, because if I start to play, it's going to become an addiction.
Because I have no self-control. No one else does either.
And it's going to take my time away from anything else, anything real. And this is where video games get you, whether you believe in God or not. Video games give you a false sense of accomplishment.
Video games fill you with a false sense of accomplishment? Clearly, thou hath never beaten Myst.
I play Mafia Wars, I like it.
Mafia Wars, isn't that freemium game that Facebook is always trying to push on me?
I get a false sense of accomplishment from it. When I level up and I'm able to beat a higher level player.
I'm gonna keep throwing around these gaming terms so you hip youngsters are gonna believe me when I say that the video games are of the devil! You should not play them because they are of the devil!
And I get a reputation. People know about me in other parts of the country, or other parts of the world, in other countries. It's not gonna help me in anything, at all.
Well, there is such a thing as a pro-gaming circuit, and I suppose if you became really knowledgeable about it, you could try to be like a gaming journalist, so in that sense it could kind of help you, but really no, Mafia Wars is not going to help you.
And it's very time-consuming. Hold on.
It's called editing, man! Cut this shit out!
Darn it, I thought I was going to be able to blow my nose. I wasn't able, I thought I was finally going to come out. I don't like these allergies.
then don't make your video outside. Or better yet, don't do yard work while you're making your video.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. I almost had an Xbox. It was awesome. I put a mod chip in it.
Again, I used to be a hip gamer, just like all you young people. So believe me when I tell you that video games are addicting and they're like crack. You should never play them. Also, go and visit God. Be right with God and give up on video games and other things that give you comfort, and one day you can be just like me.
Had a hard drive.
Dude! Right now you're gonna bring us back to the fucking hose? You have to bring your camera around while you do this? See, this is why you should have prepared beforehand, man.
Hard drive of about 500 gigabytes, which at that time was the biggest they got. I would be able to go to the store, pick up a game, put it in the Xbox, and hit copy, and have that game forever. My favorite game was Hitman.
See, I was into real hip popular games, so you'll believe me when I say that video games will sell your soul to Satan. Give up on your video gamer friends, they are useless. Disown all nephews and nieces and family members that disagree with you. Join a cult, worship Barbara Streisand. No, seriously, there's a cult that does that.
Hitman was such a good, fun game, and what's crazy is, it came naturally, you know? I mean, it was so easy to figure the game out.
Yes, it was like that by design. See, companies spend a lot of money trying to make sure that the video games they produce are as easy to pick up as possible. That way they don't alienate new players by making them so frustrated that they give up. Oh, I'm sorry. It's easy to pick up because the devil gets into your brain and starts rewiring it to make you a serial killer. Oh god, I played Call of Duty once and now I want to stop on babies.
I mean, I didn't need multiple ways or multiple, tries to assassinate someone in the game. See, the whole game, I hit everyone the first shot.
It helped that I was on easy.
I was able to figure things out, and I was just like, wow, this is fun. I was like really happy that I was good at it. Everyone else, they would die a couple times before they were able to, capable of doing stuff, but not me.
See, I was real good at video games, so y'all believe me when I tell you that you should give up all of your electronics.
I played that game,
But did you play that game?
and then I went, whew, wait. This is difficult.
But you just got done telling us how easy it was. Now it was difficult?
Yeah, I mean, I like this game and everything, but shoot, I'm getting close to the Lord. So I get close to the Lord, and I don't touch those video games anymore. So I give it to this guy, Jarrett Lemaster.
Prepare your speech before you give it, or edit your video. It is not that hard.
And I gave it to him even though he had an Xbox, but the Lord told me to give it to him and not give it to Nathan, which is interesting.
I'll get to the starving children in a minute, but first I gotta tell this guy who to loan his game out to.
So I give him the Xbox, and I knew that he was going to give it to Nathan, but this stuff happens, that's a different story. But anyway, I give it to this guy. And what's interesting is these guys were with the church, and they weren't really close to the Lord, but still, them seeking the Lord.
I can take this video into Premiere and cut it down to 3 minutes, guaranteed.
Came to a pause. They got so into the video games, and this guy Jarrett and his friend Nate would play each other so much on their Xboxes now that they didn't study so much with the Lord. They felt their connection start to drop with the Lord. Video games are addicting.
So because two guys you knew who were already friends started becoming enamored with video games because they were playing each other online, automatically video games are addictive. And for some reason, God wanted this to happen.
They take your time, and it is the tool of the devil.
It's not a tool of the devil. It's just fun. It's engineered to be fun.
You see, it is one of the most ultimate tools.
My Little Pony, Pinkie Pie's Party, the ultimate tool of Satan.
Because there's so much violence, so much hate in them, there's so much profanity.
Because back in the 80s and 90s, video games were never violent.
Profanity, and you leave off and you go into this fantasy world that's an escape.
Yes, but unlike you, most people are able to tell the difference between fiction and non-fiction.
And that's not a good thing. As much as people make it sound like it's a good thing, that's not a good thing. It's good to relax and escape for a while, but when you get into an escape like that takes hours of your time, and you do this every day, that's a situation. There's some people I know who are so addicted to video games, and they're so spiritually dead, and they'll still go to church on Sundays and not even know that they're completely spiritually dead, and every day when they get home from work, they spend hours on video games.
So they're spiritually dead because they're avid gamers. Yeah, that's not judgmental at all. What are they supposed to do? Get home from work and immediately get on their knees and just go pray for 4 hours? Would that make you happy?
They have to go straight to the internet and play other people online. They have got to do it.
So in your mind, you can't even have a fucking hobby?
And if something happens to their internet, they'll freak out. Or if their internet goes slow, they freak out. They take it that seriously. Video games has become that person's god. They're completely spiritually dead now.
Damn. Barbie's Horse Adventures claimed another victim.
And they're in the devil's trap. So this is just about video games. Be careful with them. They suck you in.
Yes, because they're fun and they make you happy. God forbid you feel good.
They are dangerous. And they're one of the greatest demonic tools. And yeah, you can catch demons from them.
Oh my god, what's wrong with him? I'm afraid he became demon-possessed after playing Candy Crush. Is there anything that can be done for him? Sorry to say, but no. The only thing we can do now is put him down for the Lord.
With that much violence and that much nudity nowadays and that type of language, it's very easy. Because now you're not just watching it on your TV, it's not just happening on your TV now. You're controlling it to make it happen out of your free will.
Damn it! It's almost like playing pretend.
Dangerous stuff. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger.
No, you're just an idiot. Anyway, this is Cute Fuzzy Weasel. If you have any trolls you want me to do, list them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the other videos I've done. And as always, have a good day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to work doing this thing.
Hand that to me and see if you can toss it back up here.
You aren't serious.
I am serious. I want to see. There.
Oh, crap. I know he pissed you off, but do you really have to break his stuff?
I'm not breaking his stuff. I'm trying to figure out how the helmet works.
Any real reason for this, or just a hobby?
I got a little visit from our cardboard friend a couple of days ago. He gave me the whole "you're all gonna die" spiel, and then he bugged out before I could flush him.
And you believed him?
No, not really, but we got our asses handed to us by a friggin' skeleton. Alright, I mean, the thing had a magic barrier, an honest-to-God magic barrier. I don't know a damn thing about magic. I barely know anything about high-concept tech.
So why don't you just put it on?
No, I tried that. It's got some kind of IFF technology built into it. Anyone other than Nazi Man puts that thing on, it gives them a nasty shock. No, I need something like a drill or maybe a plasma torch to get through that thing.
Or a Phillips head.
What? Son of a bitch.